So we got today yet another Konami title. I promise we're not doing this on purpose. We've got the Turtles in Time for arcade. You excited about this one?
Oh yeah. You know, I definitely played this mostly as an SNES game, admittedly. But this is such a fantastic game. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't know who doesn't.
Oh, you know, this was a staple back then. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna be Mikey here, the party dude.
Too seriously. Because I'm just gonna dump a ream of quarters in this.
Well, I mean, that's obviously the responsible thing to do.
Let's go.
There we go. Alright, so let's get started.
Alright, yeah. That's right. Krang steals the Statue of Liberty. Why does he steal the Statue of Liberty? What would it? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Is it money? Is it power? Prestige? Oh, okay. You're in. Right. Standard 2-button attack.
There we are. All right. So you know this game.
Yeah.
Great sprite work. Honestly, it looks like a cartoon almost.
Pretty true.
At least when I was a kid, I was like, wow,
me.
you know, this is great.
Oh. You know? We want to point out really quick here is that in the cartoon they don't use their weapons.
No, they don't. They totally do here. You know, like this is definitely wish fulfillment. You know, because when you're watching the show back then, you know, the guys, you know, they never used the weapons. You didn't really notice it back then, but you kind of knew something was up because nobody ever really got hurt. Everybody got away, and everything resolved itself by the end of every episode. You know, classic Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. Every time. Oh no. Oh. I got away just in time. Remember, when you hit those barrels, it sets off a fuse and then they explode. They will cause damage to you and everything else around them.
Yeah, they will. I mean, those are always a big one. You want to try and just smack them once and run away.
Yeah, you also kind of want to ultimately plan them if you can when you got a ton of bad guys you gotta just blow up.
Oh yeah, like this here.
Alright, run, let's go.
His eyes.
Come on.
Oh wow, the eyes don't hurt them. I feel slighted.
Oh yeah, no, they only hurt us.
Of course. Classic.
Come on, you played enough games. You know bad guys don't get friendly fire.
Ow. I got pancake.
Oh yeah.
You know, that I'm pretty sure that's some sort of building violation, just a wrecking ball just smashing at a construction site at night.
I don't quite understand it. When was the last time you've seen a wrecking ball anywhere taking down a building?
Nowhere.
They dynamite them. At worst, they got that jaw excavator chewing looking dinosaur creature.
So we wanted to try and stay under him until he lands.
Right.
And then just flog him.
And just spam
there
the
we
attack.
go. Just pound him. There we go. His name is Baxter Stockman, if I remember correctly.
You can also jump up. You can hit him.
Neat. All right.
By jumping if you want. Alright, at least I've got a nice sort of spin. That's it. Okay, so he went from a gun to whatever this ghost hand is?
Well, I mean, it's still a gun, but it's some sort of weird thing. Is that something that
belongs in Ghostbusters?
Maybe, but I mean, I think that has something more to do with like Fly You. You know how they do everything is themed.
Yeah, they kind of fucked that too. Is that a hand flicking? I'm not
Does
sure.
anyone out there that knows the show better than we do? What is that? Do you know, or was it an arcade only thing?
I vaguely remember this guy as a fly, but I don't remember any of his weapons. I can't tell you.
Yeah, I remember his voice. The Turtles.
I know. It's a really cool bad guy design, though, don't you think?
Well, I mean,
Barry the Fly.
that's what all of these were cool like that, because they sold toys on them. That's what it was for. And you know, think about how popular the toys were. Everyone had the van, everyone had the fortress, and then the movie came out, and you saw that, and that was all dark and gritty. It was a fun time.
Yeah.
And you had Casey Jones, who I don't think you see in this movie, or game rather.
No, you don't. I don't believe you do. Oh, nice. That's right, they are just a bunch of giant commercials.
And this is Cowabunga. But the turtles for your 16-bit system are Cowabunga! Holy cow, it's Turtles in Time! The cool arcade game for Super NES. Now it's tasty Turtles for Super NES.
Cowabunga, bro.
Genesis are...
Cowabunga, dude.
You know, I do think that a hockey mask wielding vigilante is a little weird, but
Well,
then
I
again,
guess
you know, they probably would,
they
oh,
were
he's like
going
Jason.
after,
The kids like Jason.
Going after teens, weren't they?
What? These guys were just
The general
going after
sales
crime.
pitch of the brand, you know.
Well, you know, it was that time period where, you know, everything was fighting crime and the war on, you know, societal corruption.
That's right, war on drugs, everything.
Oh yeah, you know, so there was a lot of that, you know, like the Turtles are cleaning up New York City.
Well, you know what else? Remember, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. And what's interesting to know, I'm sure you've seen all the movies, right? You've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, you've seen the second with the super slime.
I know where you're going with this.
Oh, you better believe I'm taking it back in time to feudal Japan.
16th century Japan.
The magical crystal scepter of time travel, I guess.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I watched it, I didn't know any better. Like the first time I watched it, I did watch it a couple years ago. It's not good, but it was a fun romp when I was, you know, a kid. You know, and that's often what we have to remember. We were kids when we watched these things. And, you know, take it as such. It definitely doesn't diminish the brand any.
Oh, absolutely not. I absolutely love it, you know? Remember, we played Moo Mesa, and we talked about how Moo Mesa was basically trying to cash in on the wild success of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
By the way, guys, we have a great video on that, so we're going to post the link up, and you can check that out, too. Another great Konami game.
You might also remember something that was totally jawsome, Street Sharks.
Street Sharks. You know, guys, when we remembered Street Sharks and looking for our next video idea, we actually did look for a arcade game based on them. I didn't find one. If anyone knows if there is one, let me know. I definitely want to get my hands on it, and we'll do a nice little video on that.
So you guys were checking that out. Apparently some of those pizza powers will give you a super attack, huh? Where you're just invincible, spinning, attacking everywhere.
That doesn't happen when you eat pizza?
Every time. Especially the chicken bacon ranch type.
Oh yeah, that'll do that. You know, I'm you know.
But never fork and a knife type. That's never acceptable.
No, we don't do that here.
Neither do the Ninja Turtles. Let's get our pizza. See?
Flog him a little. Now, I don't really remember like the whole story on him. You know, it's been a long time.
I don't really remember him either.
Well, I remember him being there a little.
Look at that.
Yeah, maybe.
Uppercuts are hydraulic extended arms and hands. That's awesome. That's a really good design feature. By the animators, by the way.
Yeah. Like the whole thing is just fun, right? Like, and that was the thing that kept kids coming back is they kept expanding, making fun little things like like the turtle van, which I don't know why a superhero turtle would need a van, but okay.
Huh. Yeah. Doesn't make much sense other than they can sell another toy, I guess, right?
That was really the name of the game. Like these shows were essentially giant commercials.
That's right, they are just a bunch
16th
of
century
giant
Japan,
commercials.
a golden scepter that can open the gates of time itself. Now, in their darkest hour,
You were expecting maybe the Addams Family?
come 4 brave fighters from another time.
How are we gonna get home?
Oh, Silver! Somebody dial 911.
Presents
A Legorama! Shwing!
the 4 greatest turtles ever to go down in history. Teenage Mutant Ninja
Giant
Turtles
commercials.
3.
Oh, they are. We got some good ones.
Alright, so anyway, we're now in the sewers. We haven't traveled in time yet. Isn't that right?
Well, yeah, that's the key component, but I think we're getting there. Now,
Yeah, but
this
that's the
part
thing.
here, I
You're
always
gonna
had
sit
trouble.
here and think about you're not traveling in time. It's
Well,
very weird.
I'm beating these robots into a coma, so they'll wake up at a different time.
Yes, they will. Okay, xenomorphs. We
Uh,
all
yeah.
saw that. Our viewers saw it. I saw it. You saw it.
Definitely a xenomorph, but also a pizza monster, according to the show.
It's a pizza monster. Is a xenomorph.
Well, I mean, the show was a little weird about that, right? They were in pizza boxes, and when you microwave the pizza, it would make the egg hatch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, weird, I know.
Nothing about that makes any sense. I don't even understand why they would have a...
Because that's what the kids like. The kids like the aliens.
Yeah, but they were rated R.
Yeah, but
I don't get it.
You know, think about when this was out. This was made, this was all born in the 80s. How many rated R movies did you see as a child?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Right. You know, like,
Because I did remember I watched Terminator 2 as a 6-year-old.
yep.
And that,
you know,
and that actually gave me my first nightmares, believe it or not.
I mean, you know, the T-1000 chasing you is not something I would want for myself either.
Those were my nightmares. You know, and I know that's a common nightmare trope. You know, you're always being chased by a monster. A pizza monster. From Dimension X.
Oh yeah, always doing. Notice how they talk about Dimension X in the show. They're always opening a portal to Dimension X. They're always trying to power the Technodrome, which I don't believe they do till the very end of the show. And then even then, it barely does anything, and they end up powering it down. So it's a big build-up for nothing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, so now
Oh, boy.
we're gonna beat up a bunch of pizza monsters.
Well, you know, nothing says New York like beating up pizza monsters in the sewer.
They're so totally...
And I gotta
Absolutely.
say, man, the music in the arcade version is pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so the Super Nintendo version definitely has its own Super Nintendo charm, if you know what I mean. But this is definitely way ahead of the curve in terms of sound on a game.
Oh yeah, the sound on this one is absolutely fantastic.
Oh my god!
You know, I feel like that's one thing that I liked about the arcade was just fantastic sound. Oh, we are about to be sent back in time, just like in the third movie. Don't stop swinging your swords.
Yep. Just keep hitting
Just
stuff.
pizza power coming in hot.
A robot is more effective with an axe.
Do it,
Oh,
party
come
animal.
on. I'm the party dude.
Pizza time.
Grab one of these guys. Let's grab some pizza.
Not before you beat Cement Man.
Oh man. I don't remember this guy at all. Is he specific to the arcade game? I don't remember.
Neither did I. Mountain Shredder.
Hey, look, the mountain has Shredder's head on the back. Never noticed that.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother!
Alright, pirates. Let's do this. Well,
I saw that as we were coming in. Shredder was on the front of the ship, too. And the Super Shredder was also really cool. And I got robbed of a really cool fight with that massive Shredder, and he gets crushed by a dock. So humiliating. Even though he's huge.
alright, pizza power coming in.
But yeah, like the animation and frame rate on this is really something. Like, look at all these guys on here, and it's just cruising.
Yeah, he's pretty quick, he's pretty slick, he's pretty fast, but he ain't no party animal. Oh man, I love these guys in the second movie. He's done. It's over. It's over.
Well, I think we beat the crap out of him here.
Cowabunga, bro. Okay, here's a Western. Bring Westerns back. Remember, Moo Mesa.
Put the turtles in there with cowboys, fine. I get to beat up some cowboys. We love that you watch our content. We have fun hanging out with you. It's a good time. We appreciate you coming by. I mean, explosions will happen when you traumatize a robot with your fists. Speaking of getting traumatized.
Wait, is he a cowboy or is he like a Crocodile Dundee cowboy? But he's throwing like Crocodile Dundee knives.
I mean, they probably used it as a pop culture reference.
He's high damage. He's all offense. This dude's a glass cannon. Come on, we almost got him.
Cowabunga. I never even really knew what a cowabunga was.
Cowabunga, bro. Let's go forward in time. Where are we going?
Distant future. In the year 2020. I don't know about you guys, but I really didn't want to go back there, but here we are.
They got a way cooler version of 2020 than we did. Look at this. I want my personalized backpack helicopter.
I mean, look at that city. That's pretty crazy looking.
Yeah, this is 2020. Remember.
There's a lot less masks, and these guys aren't really, distancing like we did in 2020, but
They are robots too, so
this road definitely looks better than most of the roads I've seen in 2020.
way more traffic.
Even with the giant gaping holes.
Let's take on Super Krang.
Super Krang. Give us back the Statue of Liberty. And this one goofy looking suit.
It's like a 80s wrestler with a brain in the stomach.
I mean, it makes sense. Wrestling was big back then.
Why does he have wings?
He's King Kongin. Now he's in like desperation mode. That's what I always call him when they start flashing.
It is desperation mode. We got him cornered.
Man, he takes a beating.
Alright, he's done. Meatwad, what are you doing here? The year 21,000. Oh, these little ankle biter robots are so annoying. Teleportation. That's on the menu now. Took them that long?
I mean, that's some seriously. Well, no, they were able to teleport now. I mean, can you teleport?
Okay, so they can teleport, but they're still using knives on the ends of chains.
It's all about ninjutsu and honor and.
The robots, they ain't got an honor. Okay, now he's got a zap gun.
I mean, you don't have one. That's like a classic, like 1950s sci-fi ray gun.
That is a classic. Always on the offense, all gas, no brakes.
Smash them up, beat them up. Whoa! Someone unchained the wrecking balls.
Just Konami things.
Just Konami things.
Oh, they cooked us again. Let's go. Come on, over that. They got us in the kill box.
Oh man, getting thrown around. This is not good. Will the turtles make it out in time? Oh, here we go. Here's Meatwad.
Alright, let's take out Meatwad. So this is going to be a one-hit slog, isn't it?
We've always said this, as the game progresses, they're obviously gunning for more of your money. So either you fork up the dough, you become really good, or you let the next person play. If Grandma only knew I was blowing all my birthday money on arcade games. He's definitely in that desperation mode again. Oh, look at his face. Ah.
Not looking good for Meatwad.
No, Meatwad's a little well done.
Alright, here we are, 91. Let's do it. Get rid of Shredder.
Now, he kind of looks like... I mean, he's not... I don't think he is Super Shredder here, but he's huge.
He's a big dude. And this is just a boss rush. Oh boy, this is not going to be easy. Ooh, we got him in a corner, man. Let's keep it up. Let's keep the pressure on.
So, how many of you guys actually have made it to Shredder in the arcade? Anyone in here? If you have, you know, what was that like? How'd you feel when that happened?
You were committed. You were going to pay whatever it took to finish from here on out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you got him flashing.
You know, maybe around this time, you know, the crowd starts forming around the arcade machine, kind of wondering what you're doing.
You know that it's possible if there was going to be a completion.
The intensity builds.
You just know it. Magic.
I just wail on him, and what is that?
He's got a lightsaber, doesn't he?
Oh, you know, could be magic. And that's what it seems like, right? I'm not really sure.
Some sort of magic
Kind of also
thing?
looks like a green, almost like a green katana of sorts, but it's straight.
Yeah. What's with the Statue of Liberty fascination?
Still trying to figure out what this all stems from the Statue of Liberty, really, but, you know.
He is desperate. He's more desperate than I am right now to beat him. I know I've got him.
Well, it's because we've been flogging him in the corner here.
It's might be cheap, but it's legal.
That's true. Well, you know, that's how it was back then. You did whatever you could to win. Now, you're gonna find this hilarious when he does die. Just watch.
Yeah. Oh. Really? That's it? We knock him over the edge, why don't we just do that from the beginning?
It's a very solid question, but he was also kind of flying until we beat the crap out of him. And now they return the Statue of Liberty.
We beat this game. That's it. We're done. We're back in the awesome time of 1991.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and also leave some comments. Let us know how you feel about this game, your thoughts and experiences. Love to hear from you. Thanks for hanging out.
See you on the next video, guys.